If you want to become fluent in English this year, you need a plan. Hello, my name is Julia and I'm a first semester student in class 1B, majoring in accounting. In this English course taught by Mrs. Ratna Dewi, let us learn together how to speak English confidently, clearly, and fluently. First, you need a plan. Why you need a plan? Let's imagine that driving a car. You probably know where you're going and you have a destination in mind. But before you start driving, you figure out which path you're going to take and how you can reach your destination. Learning English is no different. In this case, your goal is fluency. Well, now we need to talk about how to create a plan. To create a study plan, start by asking yourself, why am I learning English? Your answer will guide your focus. There are 7 key skills to practice: reading, writing, speaking, listening, vocabulary, grammar, and pronunciation. Rank the skills from 1 to 7, with 1 being your strongest and 7 your weakest. Next, use a weekly schedule to allocate practice time. The number you assign to each skill determines how often you practice it. For instance, if speaking is 7, practice it daily. If writing is 1, practice it once a week. Adjust your schedule based on your weakness and available time. To manage your time, divide your total study time by the number of skills for the day. For example, if you have an hour on Monday and you need to practice 4 skills, spend 15 minutes on each. Customize this plan to fit your goals and progress. So now you're probably thinking, okay, I have my schedule and I know which skills I need to practice, but how do I actually practice them? I'm going to give you 7 techniques. 1 technique for each skill. 1. Reading. We have to read quickly and detailed meaning. You can read quickly, where maybe you don't understand every single word, but you try to understand the general meaning of the text. And you can also do detailed meaning, where you look at every single word and translate the ones you don't understand. 2. Writing. How should you practice this skill? First, ask yourself, what do you actually need to write in English? Think about the context, like emails or letters, and imagine you writing the real thing. When the time comes to write in real life, you will know exactly what to say and can do it quickly because you have already practiced. 3. Speaking. One of the easiest skills to practice because all you need to do is speak to people. If you feel nervous, that's normal. It will improve with practice. What if you don't have anyone to practice with? You can speak to yourself. Just not in public. When you're alone, it helps to actually say your thoughts out loud in English. Obviously, it's better to find somebody to practice speaking with, but if you cannot find anybody, speaking to yourself is a great alternative. 4. Listening. To improve your listening skills, you can watch a British or American movie or TV series for 2 minutes without subtitles, then listen again with subtitles. I recommend writing the subtitles down so you have a paragraph for study. Once you have the words in front of you, listen again and follow along with the text. Connect what you hear with what you see and repeat until you understand every word. This exercise helps you to hear how native speakers talk and see the written text, so you can connect what you hear and what you see. 5. Vocabulary. To expand your vocabulary, create a list of new words. Whenever you hear or see the new word, write it down and look up its definition. You can write both the word and its definition in your notebook.
To practice, sit down and repeat the words on your list until you've memorized them. If possible, do this before bedtime, as studies show that sleep helps improve memory.
6. Grammar. Memorization grammar. It's not enough to just memorize the rules. Once you've learned a new grammar concept, practice it in context. Write 10 to 20 sentences using that concept, ensuring they are sentences you'd actually use in real life. Connecting the grammar to your real life experiences will help you memorize it faster. 7. Pronunciation. For pronunciation, create a list of words that are new or difficult to pronounce. In addition to your vocabulary list, write them down and practice pronouncing them repeatedly until you can say them correctly. Imitate or mimic the pronunciation as much as needed. If you don't have a native speaker to help, use a translation website to hear how the word sounds. Okay, that's all our lesson today. I apologize if I made any mistakes, especially in my English. I hope what I shared still understandable and can be useful for improving my English as well as yours. So, thank you for learning together with me.
Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars.